What's up, YouTube? I have a very special video for you guys. So today I have with me Phil, who is number one Terra in the world. How you doing, Phil?
I'm doing great. How about you, Benari?
I'm doing pretty well, thanks. Just want to say, first of all, thanks for coming on the channel to do this interview with me.
No problem, man.
Awesome. So, first question I have for you is, how high in trophies did you actually reach with Terra?
I reached 838 is my best in the season.
Jeez, that's crazy. So that was like number one in the world, right?
Yeah, by 30 cups or something, yeah.
That is awesome, man. So, like, how long would it have taken you, like, per day to play Terra to actually reach number one?
Actually, it depends on the day. Depends on the maps that are available. So, for example,
Yep.
if there's some maps that are better for Terra, I'll play her like 3 to 4 hours a day. But if there's no maps, I'll play like 1 hour.
Cool. So, my next question is, why did you choose to push Terra so high on the leaderboards? What do you like about Terra? Is she your favorite brawler?
Yes, she is. I really like her super. I think that's the best part of Terra.
Yeah.
And her attack is very versatile.
Yeah, for sure. Would you say her super's like the best in the game, or kind of up there, top three?
Yeah, her and Frank's super are really good right now. And Shelly's will be the third one.
Yeah, that's for sure, man. All right, so let's go through the game modes with Terra. Which game modes does Terra work well in, and which game modes would you not recommend playing her in? So let's start with Gem Grab. Is she good?
Yes or no? No, because she can't be played on all of the maps. But yes, I like playing her on Temple Catacombs. Bone Box, she's a great counter to the double tank comp. And finally, Crystal Cavern. These are your best bets for Gem Grab.
Definitely. So, any of the other Gem Grab maps, you just recommend playing another brawler that kind of fits the role of Terra, but Terra wouldn't be as good?
Nita, Spike, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so the next game mode I'd say probably Showdown. Is Terra good in solo Showdown?
No, not really, because I don't play Showdown that much solo because there's a lot of teaming, so
Yeah.
I can't really argue, but I'd say no.
Okay, cool. So in duo Showdown, is she good? And if she is good, who would you recommend as a teammate for Terra for most maps?
I played her on Feast or Famine with Bo, I'd say, and on Thousand Lakes who can try with a Piper or a Spike, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so more like long-range brawlers or Bull with a star power, or like brawlers with a lot of damage are good teammates?
A lot of DPS or a lot of quick damage, yeah, that would be your best teammate.
Okay, cool. So next game mode, Brawl Ball. I'm betting she's probably pretty good.
Yeah, she's one of your best options in Brawl Ball.
Yeah.
She's playable on every single map, but I have trouble on Bottle Splash, but she's good on every map, I'd say.
Okay, Puddle Flash is the new map, right?
Yeah, because your super can sometimes like messed up with the lakes on the map, so it's pretty hard. Other than that, you can play on every map really well.
Good, good. So next game mode, Bounty.
No, not enough damage per second and not enough range to be good.
Oh wow, okay. So even on maps like Snake Prairie, which I know isn't very common, but Terra's just not good there at all, right?
No, because there's bows that can spot you on the map, like across the map. So, and there's Piper that can blast you. And no, she's not good on Bounty. Hello.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So next game mode, Heist.
I'd say no, but you can try on Fork South if you want to have fun, but wouldn't recommend her. There's all of the enemy team is like there's a Daryl in front, there's a Shellat, there's Safe, and there's like Crow in the middle, so you can't like do a great super. So
Yeah.
I don't think that she's a good option there.
So next question is, can you give some tips for new players who've maybe just unlocked Terra recently? I know she's a mythic brawler, a little harder to get, or any players that want to push some trophies with her?
So 0 to 200, it's kind of easy. You can do it in solo showdown. People are not good, so you can blast them at close range. After that, I'd say like play Gem Grab with teammates that can help you at like 3 to 500 mid-ish. And if you want to push her really well consistently, I'd say Brawl is your best bet.
Yeah.
And one of the tips that I learned is that you can't use auto aim anymore with Terra because they nerfed her damage per card, right?
Yep.
Like recently. So a thing that I really like to do is offset my attacks so that two cards can hit an opponent. So you will do twice the damage with one card. So at long range, you can do 1064 damage instead of 532. So that's probably my best tip.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So Terra's, you would probably say like a higher skill cap brawler, one you don't want to auto aim with, and one that takes some like greater skill to play.
Yeah, you need to have good aim now. Then after she got a nerf.
Cool. So next question: what are some of the things that you like about Terra?
Her super, I said it earlier,
Yep.
and how her attack works. So,
Mm-hmm.
for example, there it's very versatile because it's like you have three different damage outputs. So you have 532, 164, and 1596, I think.
Yep.
So you can go like near the squishy brawlers or their long range. You can just push them and put her free quick shot and they're dead. And like at mid range, for example, if you're a good Terran, then Nita isn't too good because like Nita can counter easily Terra if she's good. So you can put like two cards with one attack and keep her back. So it's a pretty versatile and as well
Mm-hmm.
something that maybe for her attack that isn't really great is her reload speed. So you need to like be careful with your attacks.
Yeah. Yeah. That's smart. I never really thought of that. She does kind of have a slow reload speed, right?
She has like the slowest, so Shelly damage output or Nita is really a lot faster than Terra. So you need to be careful with your shots.
Okay. So would that be one of the things that you don't like about Terra, and maybe like her damage at long range is another, or anything else?
I don't like Terra's health because compared to other mid-range brawler like Shelly or Nita, he has for only 4480 health, so
Yeah.
she can get free shotted by Shelly easily, four shotted by Nita. So you need to be careful and just peek, but you can't like push people in straight line because you're gonna die. The reload speed as well is really low.
Yeah. So for the other brawlers in the game, which ones is Terra like really good against? You said squishier brawlers, right?
Yes, and I'd say the tanks as well if you're good enough with her.
Oh, because you can get that super and just pull them in and have everyone shooting at them, right?
Yes, exactly. You can pull two of them with one super. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So, any brawlers that Terra's really, really bad against, or any brawlers that do really well against her? Like, I think you mentioned Piper.
Long range brawlers like Brock, Piper, Rico, Spike, they are counters, and I'd say Nita.
Yeah. Oh, Nita because she can get the bear.
Exactly, and she has a quick attack, so
Yeah.
she can pick at you really easily.
Yeah. Okay. And so just moving on to that, I think you said Terra has like lower health, and that's one of the things you didn't like about her. But would you say that she's balanced? And if she's not, how would you nerf or buff Terra?
She's balanced, but I would maybe nerf a bit her super range and buff her attack damage base like by to 540 or 550 maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense. It would make her a little bit more aggressive, but still, I kind of agree that her super is like a little too big range because like it can pull you from even like at the top of the screen. Like you know that thing where you'll be running up and then you won't even see a Terra super coming, but it'll come from like off screen and you'll get pulled
Yeah.
in.
Because the ranges can cover half of the map, right? So you
Yeah,
can't and juke it.
yeah. So my next question for you is how easy is Terra to push trophies with on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say 6 or 7 because you can't play her on a lot of different game modes and on maps. For grab, for example, so and you need to have a bit of knowledge of the game to shine with her. I'd say.
For sure. Well, I guess you would know. You were number one Terra, right? So anyway, moving on to her star power, what kind of purpose does it serve? Is it any good?
It can be good versus like shotgunners, for example, like Bull or Shelly to like take the damage when you super them. So if they auto aim, they can hit you when there's the little shadow thingy, and as well it can spot people in bushes. So for example, is there no one on the screen? the shadow will just run to a bush to spot someone, so that can be useful as well.
Right, yeah. Where did you do most of your pushing with Terra? Because I know you got to like above 800 trophies, and you're probably in game rooms all the time. Nobody's playing with randoms, right? So where would you have pushed most of your trophies? Like in what game mode?
In Brawl Ball, I'd say, and a little bit of Smash and Grab, but a lot of Brawl Ball.
Yeah, I really think Terra has a good place in the meta right now. Would you say she's like high tier?
On Brawl Ball, she's top 3. On Smash and Grab, she can be top 3 on like Boombox and Crystal Cavern, but that's pretty much it. She's like a mid tier Brawl Ball player, I'd say.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Well, hey, thanks a lot for doing this interview. Do you have any
No
shoutouts that you want to give?
Yeah. Shout out to people that helped me push throughout this season. There's like 15 people, but I'd say the most helpful ones. So you for Feast or Famine pushing, Han
Yeah,
Solo, Hazard, Blizzy Boy, X, I'm Will, and Lewis Weed. Thanks for having me on, man. Pleasure to be here.
no problem, man. I'm really happy you agreed to do this video. That's awesome. And that's just about going to wrap it up for the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.